sometimes, which I guess it does, of just the on air, and it'll tell me who's viewing. Actually see y'all's comments and at least know that y'all comment, because unless I have my, it's kind of distracting just going to the, typing on the phone and all that. But maybe this will work a little bit better. So hopefully my mic doesn't cut out, because I noticed that it did freeze a little bit when I went back over after I got done with the live stream, and at the beginning it wasn't too good. It kept cutting my mic off for something, or for some reason. I don't really know what that was about, but either way, so I actually didn't get anything else done. It's pretty much where I left off on the other live stream Saturday, I think it was, or Friday night, something like that. This is pretty much how far I got, and and also to clarify one thing on my comments yesterday, I had a guy or girl, I don't assume it was a guy, asked if they could join and play, and I said yes. I don't know if they saw it, I don't reckon, but if you want to play, and I say this in the description below, I say this in almost every video that I did. I don't say it as much because it kind of gets old, but if you want to be in the videos or want to play outside of videos, both, whatever, just friend request me. My gamer tag, it's my YouTube channel, it's the same thing, and I will, if you're mature and all that and don't act super duper crazy, then I'll play with you. But anywho, let's get back into this. So unfortunately, like I said, I have nothing else accomplished since the last time, so it's pretty much where I left off. To do is I think we're gonna have to get more thatch. No, fiber. So we're out of fiber, and let's see, what are we on thatch? And we're pretty much gonna be out of thatch. So those two things we need, and I'm not gonna go maybe as long. I just tried to fit this in here. I had like a little bit of time, so I might have to cut it short, might not. And let's see. Okay, let me check one thing right quick. Okay, so we actually can get irrigation. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all these. Now, a reservoir I don't really use, but because when I first started doing the irrigation stuff, when I first ever did it, or did it ever, I don't, whatever, I didn't really have any use for it, because once you have your let's see, did we get it, this thing here, the tap, you don't really need it, because once you have a tap, it spews water out once you have a good water flow. So pretty much a reservoir wasn't needed for me. I think a reservoir is more or less for like if you had attached to water where it keeps a supply, but I think it's more or less where you can keep water and make sure you don't, run out and whatnot. Because I don't even know, I'm pretty sure it stayed full, but I didn't need it because all I had to do is just go up to the tap and and just drink there. Just gotta watch out for those dillos. We don't really have. I mean, we got weapons, but don't really have anything I wanna. Because I don't really want to mess with them right at this moment. Just trying to get. Okay, stupid things leading them right over here to us. I actually need to start building doors on my place. Let's see, so now we got 141 fiber from 6. Still need thatch. Okay, I don't have any food except some berries. Ooh, snap. Go ahead and get some more fiber. So actually I'll just kind of stop there. Pretty much what I'm going to end up doing is actually clearing all this out and making it making a, basically, I guess you would say a ranch, I guess, in other words. But because usually I don't really care for building on this side, like I said. I'd rather go build on the opposite side of the map, because to me it looks a lot better. But it kind of just, you have to put in a lot more work when you're over there. Like you get, I think you have like, well, I mean, there's a lot of trees here to last you like a lot, or for what you need wood for. But as far as like running out of wood, like you pretty much never run out of wood with that. So actually might want to gain some stamina. I do not want to trigger the dillo. And here's a tip, guys. I didn't know this for a long time. So a while back, I was told that on some dinos, they won't attack you unless you make eye contact. So if you ever think of like, I think, what is it called? The Endermans from Minecraft. Where if you looked at them, they'd attack you. Well, it's kind of the same thing. So let's see what we've got. What do we need for the irrigation stuff? Because we need an intake first, so I'm gonna have to gather a lot of stone. Um, I'll go ahead and put some more on the house. Because again, I know that you're probably thinking, like, why are you wasting like all your time on this with just using thatch when you're right there at like stone and wood and all that. I don't know, it's just, this basically gives you a good layout of what you can do. It is all I can kind of say, like, especially if you're new. Like, just take it as an example of if you're new to building, you're, you know, this is what's going to help you start out using thatch, because thatch costs less materials than all the others, I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I could be wrong on that. Let me see. So, well, I mean, all it is I think it costs, let's see, fiber 25. Let's see. Okay, so it costs more fiber. I think even more thatch, like 20 thatch, but then it costs a lot more wood. So, yeah, you're definitely not going to go wrong with, you know, doing that at all. Actually, instead of keep changing my gamma back and forth, I'm actually going to, let's see, can I remember it? Okay, there we go. This may be blocked for you. I don't know. Usually it blocks out the scene of me typing something. Yeah, still got it. Look at that. We got an upgrade, so let's do. Can't really see with that crap on my screen. We'll go ahead and eat these. Okay. What do I want to do? So I was only able to make 3, which I assume it won't let me know until thatch. So we actually, this is where you need to actually get a dyno if you want all these resources. It's going to be a lot easier on you. Like I said, if you can get a trike, tame it, and etc. Or you don't even need them. You can get the carboniums, the turtles. That's like one of the first things I actually get before I even get a trike. They're slow, but they got so much capacity, like storage, that it's not even funny. But I forgot I was gonna dump these. Okay, right here. Okay, so Still got 2 platforms. Oh, that's what I actually wanted to do. I think. Am I doing all right? Got enough thatch. Yeah, so we need to actually, let's see, get a bow and arrow. Okay, so see, we need thatch. I can make one of these. Okay, so we're gonna go on a hunt for. We could tame one of these, but I really do not know the rare flower. Okay, you gotta have a rare flower to just tame those. Yeah, I do not want to get in a fight with a dillo right now. I mean, you could easily take them. They're not that hard. It's just they're kind of a pain. They're like that stinking mosquito, like a gnat. They're just a pest to deal with. Yeah, we definitely just need a big dino to just clear all this vegetation out and keep them for storage. That's what I always did when I had like a trike, or especially like a carbonium. That's all I did with them. They always constantly had something in them. Okay, I gotta be careful. I don't really know what's around here. Bunch of dodos. Because those dinos right there, they're harmless. I'm actually surprised there hasn't been a drop over here. I could be wrong, but oh god, those will kill you. Yeah, those are dangerous. If I'm not badly mistaken, I think those can actually pull you off your ride. If you're like riding a dino and they like use their attack or use some kind of attack, and it pulls you off. Last time I checked him, anyways, but I think it's either them or it's another one like them, because I know that they, I think, swim. Wow, this is very surprising. There's no carboniums whatsoever. I'm gonna be in bad shape here if I can't get away. Cause like I said, I've seen big dinos over here spawn. Like there's a spawner, like I said one time, like right over there where them trees are. Usually there's carboniums along the bank. I really do not want to go off in this direction because it gets more dangerous and it's hot. Oh, there's one. Huh. Oh, there's two of them. They're mating. What was this? Wild Male level 3. Okay, this is the one we want. And she looks she looks better anyways. So we need some thatch. Now, the bad thing is because when you attack another, because I don't think the same species attack one another for some reason, but they do come to each other's help. So if I start attacking her, or vice versa, one or the other will come in aid. And being that these are in the mating process, which is, it don't really matter if they're in the mating process, but it doesn't really help because usually these things you can get hopefully it's still running. It pops up that internet's not sufficient. Oh, and there's the delay. Oh my god. Oh, I don't have any flint. Oh. I've never really seen that flashing smoke before either. That's really weird. And it's gonna take a whole lot more than 11. Let's see, what do I need? I need fiber. Have one thing and then you run out of another. It's typical ARK for you. Now if you pay attention to, like I said I think in the last vid, how certain plants give you more things, which I think, and that doesn't mean that you're necessarily going to get it every time, but like, I don't know, it's like I tend to think that these here give you more fiber, but I really don't know, to be honest. So I wish I can actually get this thing off my screen. I guess not. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so... Oh. Yeah, I really don't know what that sound was. It sounded like... I think those right there will attack you if you... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they'll attack you. basically what we're doing. Is go for the head. Because the head is the weakest part. Now, and the more power you draw back, the more damage it's going to do. Oh god. Screen jerk. Okay, it's running away, so that means... Oh, it died. Crap. Yeah, might as well get all that off of him, which unfortunately, ooh, prawn almost got me. Which I did not want that to happen, because that... Which actually, now that I think about... Well, see, because... I guess you can't use regular arrows. I thought you could. I guess you can only go up and hit it. But I thought you could... I'm kind of rusty at this, so I thought you could use regular arrows and it would knock them out. Because if you hit them enough, it'll knock them out. Or if you use stone, I think... Which also does, I don't know. That's confusing, but I guess, well, we did get some pretty good meat on it, off of it. Oh, you do not want to eat. Is he coming after me? Oh, he is. Huh. Whatever, we got time for him. So let's just, well, actually, let's just head this way. It's actually, we'll just start collecting fiber. Let me actually go and upgrade melee damage some more, and let's collect thatch while we're here, because that's pretty unfortunate. Which actually you don't really need. You don't have to have a herbivore or anything like that, like a Triceratops or Carboniums, to actually collect all this stuff. Like you can, I think you can collect this like with if you had T-Rexes and all that, like, because they carry a lot too. I used the T-Rex to collect a bunch of wood. Now, but certain dinos though do give a kind of like a buff or boost. So, like, if you know what a Therizin is, which is actually, if not my favorite, probably my second favorite dino of this game, it's actually, I would say a omnivore, but it's actually a herbivore. It's just really vicious once you like either attack it or get too close or something like that. So I think it's one of them. I don't know if it's one of them dinos. If you look at it, it'll attack you. I couldn't tell you, but still, if you, because it's very fast and it's got long claws and like kind of, well, arms are a little longer, but the claws are super huge. And so like you have two different attacks that you can use, and it'll gain like I can't remember if it does any difference when you're farming with it. I just know that when you're farming you can get more stuff a certain way. I'm pretty sure, like I could be wrong about it, but either way, it's a really good farming animal, to be honest. Like you can wipe out stuff really quick. It's pretty much what we're gonna do is just wait until I build a mortar and pestle to make narcotics. Or actually no. Well, we will need that. I didn't think about that either. So I'm going way far ahead. We'll start collecting some wood. Because actually you're going to need either narco berries, but narcotics work way better. If nobody knew that. Okay, so let's head back to home. I'm even gonna be in this video, but I kind of was wanting to have something where, hoping that tree's just shaking and not getting stepped on. Could I watch that sometimes when a tree moves like that? But anyways, yeah, that wasn't really planned to do that in the video. I mean, obviously from the title of the video, it was just, you know, finishing that first part of the house, and then, you know, then do the irrigation, or vice versa, whatever we gotta do first. We need to get that out of there. Get some of these, slow down the starvation process. Actually, I don't know, because I don't know if y'all could see that. I don't really care, because honestly there's nobody on here, but if they were watching, I just didn't want somebody just random coming in here stealing it. So actually I'll just put a number on it anyways. We still need a preservation box, or preservative box, or preservative bin, I think is what it's more or less called. Now what I want to do to actually get some of my materials back, put that there yet. Actually, why did I delete that? I didn't even need to delete that one. Wow. Such a retard. Okay, so I got some ideas for that. Probably like some double doors. Let's see. And we're out of fiber. Of course. So this is where the irrigation is going to come in real handy. Maybe that already got spool meat. I guess what I can do, because technically this is all going a part of, I guess, with the house, with making like the mortar and pestle in a ways, because that is a, I guess you would say, fundamental house, something to use. I would say, at least that's what I would say, if that makes any sense. Like, it's going to be something that you're going to need, and it's very essential. So and obviously, like, well, because a lot of people is going to build a base or a house, something of that sort. So you're pretty much going to have it in there anyways. We kind of actually need it. What's up, Nitro Plays? I mean, you can join if that's what you're asking. Like, it's not single player, it's on non-dedicated. Yeah, sure, bud. If you wanna come on, play, it's fine with me. Just send me a friend request or a message or whatever. My gamer tag's the same as this, obviously, but type that in, and I'll get you in. I'll get you in here. Let me see, because I have my notifications turned off, mainly for when I do vids. So let me check. Just in the chat, if you don't mind, whenever you send a message, just let me know, because being that I haven't turned off, because I don't think it, that they, thank you, bro, because I don't think notifications pop up because of, I don't think it allows it. It'll block it out, or don't even pop up. But I can't remember if it does, just in case. That, and it gets a little annoying when notifications popping up while you're trying to do a video. But yeah, just whenever you send me a message on PlayStation 4, if that's what you got, that's because that's what I'm playing on. But yeah, if you wanna come out and play, yeah. Just like I said, just comment on here and tell me whenever you send message or firm request, because like I said, I can't see it. And then you can you'll be in here, on the vids as well. Because I mean, we play even when I'm done with the live stream, but okay. Anyways, while he does that, I'm gonna go ahead and still let's see what we were doing. Oh yeah, mortar and pestle. So I'm having to collect this stone because it needs 65 stone. A lot of times I just collect them on the beach. Because you gather them pretty quickly. Actually, okay, you'll get more stone by using the axe as well. Pickaxe, you get more flint. So we're actually going to be too heavy here. We still don't have enough. Basically, we're like 9 off. We actually. Okay, that helped tremendously. But yeah, not sure plays. If you wanna hop on and help, just like I said, message in the comments whenever you search up my gamer tag on PlayStation, and tell me whenever you send me a either a friend request or a message where I can invite you. Let's see. I'm gonna make this actually a okay, then it's not working out whatsoever. So I want to get rid of I'm just gonna, because I don't really like to waste material, but I actually never did anything like that. So let me actually go finish beating on this rock. I think it was this one, but and we're still off 3 more. Let's see. Okay, so now we got the mortar and pestle. Okay. Trying to figure out, or here, let's see, invite friends. Okay, I sent you an invite, so now you'll be able to join. Okay, so thank you, random channel, appreciate it. Alright, there we go. What's up? Let me do something real quick. Because I think I have in my settings, I think I turned, if you wanted to be in the videos, because I think I turned that off when I was doing some other type of gameplay. And here, now I don't know if you have to be in the broadcast, but I don't know, it says invite player to broadcast, so I don't really know what that exactly does, but let's see. I sent it, but okay. Alrighty, so do you have a mic, random? I have another guy in the chat asked if he could join. I guess he's still in the. Okay. Yeah, bro. If you're you're mature and all that, and, you don't act crazy, then yeah, you can join. Just like I told him, if you got it, first off, you gotta have PlayStation. If you play on Xbox, then that's gonna be a bit of a problem. But if you play on PlayStation, yeah, you can join me. And your name's Connor, is that what you go by? And but just like I told him, just in the chat, tell me when you send a message to my gamer tag or thing. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, you can join if just let me know when you friend request or message me. So while he's doing that as well, we need oh, okay, I got my mortar and pestle, so let's go lay this down somewhere. Lay over in this corner. Alright, man. So basically the mortar and pestle is where you're gonna make narcotics, which don't throw your spoiled meat out. That's what you're gonna need that, and you're gonna need your narco berries to make narcotics. That's why I say in all my other previous videos how spoiled meat actually doesn't go unwasted. You can use it as well. Is it in the ground? Like, oh wait. These. It won't let you pick it up. Yeah, I can't pick them up either. They might actually maybe glitched. Cause I think I just picked these up. I know that they respawn, like they can respawn immediately back. I actually did that one time, and it helped me out from having to travel a far distance. But sometimes they'll glitch back, and yeah, they're not even there. Or you might even have to reload the game. I don't know. Well, our spoiled meat unfortunately completely decomposed. It ran out of time. So, basically to make narcotics, you just need narco berries and spoiled meat. And, well, I'm saying that for the video. I know you're good. So let's see. Just something. I've restarted so many times, and I haven't did a video in like 2 weeks, and I did one like a couple of days, starting back out at the island, and I just started building with this, and I'm starting out using thatch. I'm not like I'm gonna build it because when I build a base, or as far as the house goes or anything, I build a huge one. So I guess it's kind of a waste of time to use thatch, but it's kind of like for people that view my channel that are like beginners. I kind of do it at the beginning for them, like, because thatch is like costs less resources to collect and use. So because I'm actually going to go back and all this thatch, that's why I'm not building anything below this first story or above it, I guess, because I'm going to end up going back and replacing all this stuff with stone and wood. But right now I'm actually trying to get a dino to. Alright. Okay, random. Okay, so I want to invite you to the game, and we're actually in party chat, so let me find your name right quick. Alright. Crap, I actually just forgot what his... Forgot what his name was under. Oh, snap. Hey, yo, Brandon, what is your gamer tag again? Like, I accepted it, but I done forgot forgot your gamer tag. If you can actually hear, or I'm hoping they can hear, being that we're in party chat. But yeah, like pretty much I'm just, I guess, like in a ways uh restarting as far as, because I when I started this series, I only did like a couple videos of kind of like showing them how to do stuff, and then I ended up quickly changing over to doing admin cheats. Okay, public gamer. And then some of that became, I got some pretty good views on, and then I ended up like with, you know, real life work and all that, and I'm actually trying to start another channel that's strictly on doing like vlogs uh, and stuff like that. And I've been busy, so I haven't posted anything in a couple weeks. So then I started back with a live stream, because live stream is a lot easier to do than for me to have, because I hate having to deal with the Share Factory app, or whatever you want to call it, because to me it's kind of a pain to deal with more than it is help. And to me it got actually worse than when I first used it, because when I first used it I thought it was you know, amazing, but then it was like nah, not really, ain't that good. And so I just kind of, even though my live streams I don't like doing as much anymore, because like I'm always like, it's either going to be a little bit more laggy with my connection, even though like my connection's fine, it just for broadcasting it says it's not. Did you go unconscious? What happened to you? Let's see, here we go. Can you actually go in your inventory? Yeah. I just didn't know if I could do that. Why is this? I guess it's very overcasty because I did the admin cheats that time of day. But just the box is pretty much full. I put the stem berries in here because I usually don't like to keep them on me. Oh yeah. I think it was where did I put it? I think it's all one. So let me oh god. Crap. Trying to invite him. Ooh, what's that right outside? Okay. I thought it was a big dino. Let me get him in the party. Shit. Yeah, what's it? Come on. Oh my gosh. Okay, I suggested him to the party. If you'll invite him to the party. Then treat y'all. So I'll let you guys know. Well, obviously you'll know when I'll end the live stream, because I did the whole ending. But I was before I actually ended the video, I wanted to start doing the irrigation pipe. So I actually need a lot of stone. If y'all will help me collect stone, and we can start laying that down, which for some reason I do not know why. It's a really do not know why these stones are glitching out. They're not letting you pick them up. So use if you don't know already, use your pickaxe when if you're gonna get stone. Or that's what I meant. Did I say pickaxe? Or did I say axe? Oh no, okay. Yeah, my bad. Pickaxe will give you more flints. Axe gives you more stone. I don't think it has anything to do with the live stream. It might. Which I don't know if when y'all guys came on my live stream, I don't know if it was super laggy or not. Because and they might they might actually be glitched out. What's your weight indicator? There's a bunch of stone over here on the beach. Well, I can't say y'all are the actually first two people that during a live stream or anything or has been in any of my videos. Yeah. Yeah. Because I had because when I did my other live stream, like it was last week, but it was like I think Saturday or Friday, I can't even remember. But or actually no, it was yesterday. Okay, that's why I couldn't figure out when I did it. I did it Sunday, and I actually had somebody that asked if they could, be in it or whatever, and I replied because actually I didn't, because I don't really use this on air thing. I don't know if y'all guys see that or not. Yeah, so like I never I quit using it because I was like, I don't need that. That's a distraction and whatnot. But if I look on my phone, because a lot of times I don't even look. I don't really look at the comments because I think there's like two different comment sections. You have like the live stream chat, which I don't think will pop up after the live stream's over, and then you have the comment after it's like, I guess, completely finalized. But for some reason the guy never replied back or got in touch, so but, oh yeah. Yeah, where's which drop are you at actually? Oh, I see you like over there. Is it still, you got a barrier? Gotta watch out for megalodons and piranhas and yeah. I'm probably gonna either pull you back. I don't know, but so I actually got enough to start getting the irrigation. So let's see, what do I need? Need an intake. Need a couple of them. Need a tap. Need that. Yeah. See, because if you watch, actually, I don't think I did any videos. I might have or tried to, but when I first started playing this game, I built right here, and I built like a huge, like, I think I was still going on it to be honest, but it was like at least 4 stories high, or around that height. It's only made of thatch, but what I did, because I played legit, I didn't spawn nothing in, but I mean, I had a raptor, a nice looking raptor, I had a sarco, carbonium, I don't know if I had a trike yet or any of that. I had a few more dinos, but parasaur, and my file got corrupted, and I lost all that, and that kind of ticked me off, but can't really do anything about it. But yeah. mm. Wow, man. Yeah, it kind of upset me when that happened, because I was like, really? Like, all that hard work? I'm like, at least it was hard work for me, starting out. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's not right. Let me get this pop in my hot bar. Yeah, just let me turn my camera down really bright. But yeah, it's pretty aggravating when stuff like that happens, and it's like, really? Yeah, I'm trying to build, like, because I had a gap in between my house, and I built a little place like this, like where I had my animals, I can kind of keep it, which I didn't really use it all that much, because just, I mean, I used it, but when I started collecting more, I just kept them outside. Um, but I had an irrigation that run through, like, kind of like this. It was like a little square, like, shelter, I guess you could say, like an open garage type deal, and I had an irrigation that run from the water straight through to actually putting crops over here. I started doing that, but then it corrupted my file, and I was like, wow. So let's see. I can't remember actually think the pipe's got to face this direction. I've done them, it's just I'm so rusty at playing this game that I can't remember what. Like, I remember how to do it, it's just I can't remember how the intake went. Whatever, we'll just do it like that because I really don't know. Let's see. Okay, so I did it wrong. Irrigation's somewhat a pain to deal with as well, like, cause I've ran it through, like I've ran it underground like the whole way, but like sometimes it just don't want to work, cause I don't relish the fact of having a stinking irrigation system, like sticking 500 feet in there. I really don't know the whole point of turning it, or when you do the different snap points on it. That makes no sense. Like, it turns it, you can sit there and see when it turns it, but I think it should be like right here. Crap, I'm so far off from it. Dang. I don't like that. Let's see. It's like it's alright. It's like it's centered, but it's not. So this is what the, so you guys gotta kind of know how to lay the irrigation pipe down. Like, make sure you got the measurements of, well, not in the way of measurements, but you basically, if you're wanting it dead down the middle, make sure you get it dead down the middle. It's a little tricky to get used to, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not that hard. To me, irrigation is probably about the funnest thing to do in this game, in my opinion. It kind of tests your skills along with craftsmanship, which actually, okay, I did line it up right, so obviously just kind of go along with it and see how it runs, and that's all you gotta do. So actually I need to grab some more stone. Let's see. Don't build it any higher, because I want all this to be replaced by stone and wood. Yeah. Which actually, this part here, I don't want enclosed, because I was gonna make a porch kind of deal. Which, is that piece still out here? No. Yeah, so like all this you can open back up. We're gonna need a whole lot more stone. Yes, so we're gonna need a whole lot more stone. I was about to say, you might want to back up a little bit there, bud. Do you got any more stone on you, or no? Oh yes, I need that. And sometimes y'all want to be careful when you toss stuff, because it will despawn on you sometimes. It sucks, but it happens. Okay, so this is where I want my tap to be. There you go. Now you have a drinking source. That's why I said, honestly, I never got anything out of having a reservoir, because reservoir just holds the water. But using a tap, it's so much easier. Which I guess you could put a reservoir underneath, I guess. I guess they kind of just look for cool effects, I reckon. So what we want, I don't know if I'll have any other water sources. Yeah, because right here actually lines up pretty cool for doing this intersection, instead of actually doing it like way out here. I'm gonna do it right there, and then have pipe coming. Can it? Ooh, that's close. That actually shows how warped my thing is off, or my house, because it's not aligned with my house. That sucks. And then I'll have a I'm really gonna have, what we could do is, even though I don't really like how that's gonna go through the wall, but whatever, yes. We can build a platform and make the greenhouse out there in the water, I guess. So yeah, if y'all guys want like flat out precision when y'all do y'all's bases and irrigation stuff like that, make sure you got your stuff, you know, squared out, kind of like in real life, if you want stuff to match up. Because obviously when you're kind of looking at it like this angle, oh, it looked good, and then when you're going to go to extend your pipe out, then you got one side going halfway through your walls. So that, and I just noticed that wall's messed up. But that's Gucci. It's fine. We'll have our actually have have an intersection, another one for to lay our crops at. And let's see, actually better go get some food here in a second. how to say it. I think, and actually, this is what's surprising. Narco berry seeds do not knock you out, but I think, but they help you if you eat them. Like, not necessarily help you, but there's like no effect to them. But yeah, so what we'll do, I guess what I'll, because probably this time I will have progress done, especially if I'm playing with people. I tend to like playing this a lot more. So probably in the next video or live stream, we'll either already have a greenhouse built, probably somewhere out here, and pretty much we'll have the crop laid out. We'll have a greenhouse set up, and hopefully which actually, to square the house up, I might actually, when I re-tear all this down and switch it to stone, actually that'll be the great opportunity to align all this up. But we'll see. It's not really anything major, to be honest. I can live with just an inch or two of pipe going like through 2 inches or 5 inches of my wall. But anywho, so that'll do it for this live stream, guys. If you like, give it a big thumbs up, comment, like these guys did. They wanted to be part of the video, so they are in the video. And if you want to join my PlayStation community, do so. My name _YouTube. And let me get one of these fish because I'm about to die. And y'all guys subscribe, hit that notification bell, get my live streams or videos every time I post. And y'all guys have a great day. Peace out.